Okay, Coach, it is most likely the final go-around here in this building, but the NFL playoffs have come to sold-out Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Step 180! Hey, Brown 80! Let's go, let's go!
The first down throw here for Rivers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Step 180!
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So following the run by Gordon, here's first and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Bang, 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 bang. Behind.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Hey, Delta!
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And some room to maneuver. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Eluding the pressure right, and incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
0. Hey, 79! 79! Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. Red! Red! Touch!
A second down throw for Rivers. Flushed out right. Benjamin's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Watch the out.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Black 80! White. What's tight? Tight is right.
From the 39, Garoppolo. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd.
Here we go. 180! 11. Hey, box truck.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup.
Here we go. 180! Hey, John. Here we go. 11. Block! Hey, over. Twist.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Here we go. 180!
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And caught by Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. Now Gordon on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the...
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep. Right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Chargers 7, Jaguars 7.
The kick by Bryant is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now Leonard Fournette. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Garoppolo now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On first down, Garoppolo. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Melvin Ingram just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
I got this.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's caught inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Here we go.
So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 27.
11. 57's the mic. Watch what you say. Exit. 57. Hey, gun. Push him back. I got you.
57's the mic.
Come on, baby. Come on. Two.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Garoppolo again. Caught here by Conley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get it.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 27-yard.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Rivers on first down. Completes it to Benjamin. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Check. Hey, dude. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
From the gun, Rivers. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood!
Hey, watch the screen.
Hey, I'm gonna go low to behind.
Throwing again. Rivers.
Screen. Watch the screen.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Here we go.
On second down now, it's Coleman.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Hey, John. Hey, team 6.
Dan. 57's Mike 57. Pick it up, guys.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Open man is heard. It's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Kill.
Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go!
Check 15. Shit.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Fournette. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Here we go.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Fournette, a first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
12.
Now Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. On second down, it's Coleman. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
49.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Godwin, 40 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. Throwing, Rivers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Tyus Bowser, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180! 65. Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run with Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
1, Omaha. Hey, John. Hey, high 7.
I smell fear in that offense. 49.
65.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. Got some room at the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down, Jaguars.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, gun.
Now Garoppolo. The open man is Westbrook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Flat 80.
Hey, watch the flat.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
13. Bravo.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hurd. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but that's adopted in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Check 48's the mic.
Hey.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, alert 48.
Red Delta. Hey, wahoo.
Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
3rd and long for Rivers. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
6 guard. Check 6 guard.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
0. Hey, on his way, 89.
The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
White.
31.
Hey, Orbit.
31.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Twelve. Run 80. Left.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
180.
Keep it tight end. Everyone, you got 4.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Third down.
Throwing on third and long. Rivers now in desperation. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it'll be second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
31's the mic. Quit talking about it.
Hey, exit.
31's the mic. I hope you brought your lunch.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.